Ladies and gentlemen, greetings. Welcome to yet another edition of live programs with Coach Aisha Mulonji. My name is Okwekumirako, and of course tonight we have a lot in stock for you. Of recent, we had general elections in Uganda, and what happened on that day? I last saw it during COVID-19 lockdown. When internet was down, when mobile money was down, I saw big men crying like small children. I saw big ladies wondering what to do next. I saw people in their homes, didn't know what to do next. Just because of one thing, just a tap, just a switch. That was the order from above. Switch off internet, switch off mobile money. But of course, when we come to this platform, we normally talk about money. And there is something that we need to discuss that has been training, and actually to make people or to prevent people from killing themselves, we need to discuss this. There was no money because you couldn't withdraw. You could actually send or receive money, but you couldn't withdraw money. That means you had your money in the bank or on your phone, but you couldn't withdraw it. That was so terrible. We don't know whether there are some people who committed suicide, but what can we do if a thing or such a thing happens again? Ladies and gentlemen, to answer that question is not me, but of course it's the person whom I have in studios here, who is the financial advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, the coach, a life coach. She is a mediator. She is a court arbitrator. She is a parent. She is a leader. She loves money. She works money. She loves money. I'm talking about the financial advisor, life coach Aisha Mulonji. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
Wow, what an introduction. For clarity a bit, I'm not an arbitrator, but I'm an arbitration practitioner.
Okay, what's the difference?
We shall use a judge and a lawyer. So an arbitrator acts as the judge.
As the judge. Okay.
And the practitioner acts as the lawyer.
Yeah,
that's the simple definition I can give.
So the difference is in books?
Yeah.
Why don't you go for it?
Let me first teach these people money.
Money.
Because even arbitration includes a lot of money.
How have you been?
I'm good.
You're looking smart.
Thank you.
DP this time around, Democratic Party or Democratic Front?
Okay. I'm just putting on my colors. Yeah.
Okay, we are going to talk about money. And actually, what shook me and what shook the world was on the 15th of January when we were voting for the president. When internet was cut off, people got sick, and when mobile money services were suspended, we saw people collapsing. Yeah. Just because they never had money. The sick ones didn't get medication. Those who work, like who are on a daily basis, didn't get money just because they didn't want to work. Now the question is, how are we going to cope up with this if it comes again?
I am happy that such a time comes when we have been handling some little emergencies of that. So I think it was Tuesday when the things started. Internet went off, then they started cutting off little by little. But again, we need to prepare ourselves. That's what I always tell people. There are people who normally depend on exchange of money, like mobile money, like they get paid under that arrangement. They send them money from wherever they send them. So that they were affected so much. That's why I always encourage people to work. Yes.
To work?
Yes.
People do work?
Yes, they do work. But if you do work, and again you earn under these arrangements, because we looked at the 2 days that the banks were also closed, public days.
Yes, public holidays.
I looked at the situation and I was like, how are people coping? Me, I was okay.
You okay?
Yes, because I always prepare for this.
Even me, I was fine because I saved.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was okay because I always think out of what might happen if the normal becomes abnormal. How can we juggle? How can I move through this?
We didn't expect this actually.
Yeah, we didn't.
At least for internet, they warned us. You know, But for the mobile money, they didn't. It's just caught us by surprise. And I tell you, people died. Yeah, people died. And I heard some people are taking government to court just because of that. Yeah?
Okay.
So, to prevent such a thing to happen again, you know, on a personal basis, what can we do?
When we talk about money, I really want to use this, the hand, the 5 fingers that we have. These are the 5 branches of how to have or hold your money.
Okay.
Yes. And when we look at this emergency that just happened, we need that 5th one now needs to echo so much into your heads. We have to have money in the bank.
Money in the bank?
Yeah. Some money, no matter the amount. But banks were closed for 2 days, and then the other 2 were weekends.
Yes.
So
that 4 days, money
for 4
in the
days.
bank wasn't accessible.
Yes. Now we have to have money in the bank. Secondly, we need to invest money. So,
invest money?
Yes. Unit trust can give you between 24 hours to 72 hours.
That is still the banks?
Yes, that's still investing. Money in the bank is not an investment.
What is it?
No, you can access an investment you can't access within at ease.
Okay.
So money in the bank is not an investment. That is a saving that is far away from you.
Oh.
Yeah, that you take time to go and access. So we need money in the bank, but we can see time came and you can't access that money, however much you had it. We have money in investments. Unity trusts, you know, bonds and all that.
Bills.
Bonds were supposed to be paid during that time, and people are not receiving because there was no...
13th, 14th, 15th.
So, that one is very important. That's the second branch. Now, we have to have money in our nearby circles, we said.
Nearby circles?
Yes.
That's the third one?
Yes. Then we have to have money on mobile money.
Mobile money?
Yes, but it was closed.
Yes.
The circles were not working.
Yes.
So we have to have money on us. Now that is what we are going to discuss more. On you.
On you.
Where you're seated, you're supposed to have some bucks.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm supposed to move with money?
Yes. Some money. Because we've seen that time can come and mobile money can't save you. However much you have it, you can't access it.
Yes, yes.
So now money.
Hard cash?
Yes. On you, however little.
How can you do that?
Whenever you're going whenever you earn, look at these fingers and say, how much am I remaining with? How much am I putting in my box? How much am I putting in the circle or CBOs? How much am I putting in the bank? And how much am I investing that is going to grow after some time? Okay, so today we are going to look at this 5th branch of money on how you're supposed to either have it or keep it. When the year was beginning, we talked about saving.
Yeah.
House.
Year
saving.
Planner.
Yeah. When the year was beginning, we started our year planner with saving.
Yes.
And we started with as little as you can earn. We divided and we said if you're saving 1,000 a day, you'll have 365,000
at the end of the year.
At the end of the year.
Sure.
And when you're saving 2,000, you're going to have 730,000 shillings. So we were looking at that.
Oh yeah.
So now we said let us have that money in the house. We know CBOs are very well, very good. They can keep for us money. They can help us boost capital and all that. We know circles are good, banks are good, mobile money is okay. But now we are looking at that 5th arm.
On you?
Yes. The money that was in the house, the money that was in your pocket, that's what saved the day.
Actually, for a week now.
Yeah.
It was a week.
Those people that had listened to me or to us when we said start on fast. Just imagine if they had saved, if they were saving 5,000 each day. Because we said you can save as your ability is.
Yes, yes.
If you
that
can,
balance, that
yes,
balance. That
yes. If you can save 10,000, those are 3,650,000 by the end of the year.
Yes.
So if you are saving 5,000, if you're saving 10,000, how much are you having? That is money you can access. And we are not saying, those who ate that money, please put it back. Because we have seen that it can come.
It was an emergency.
Yes.
So you have to put it back.
Yes, you have to put it back because our planner is for a year, not for these emergencies. Okay, but now it has helped us in the time we needed it most, where we could not feed children at home. So we had to have money to feed them, basic money. Like food, like electricity is worn out, now water, those basic things. That's the little we needed. So, So we needed that money to do that. And those people who are saving, they did not die.
Who is supposed to spearhead this initiative in a home? Because we have the father, we have the mother, we have the children. You're talking about saving money at home for emergency.
Yes.
For emergency. Who is supposed to do that? To lead?
When we are married, there are things we have to forego. Like secrecy in money.
Secrecy in money?
Yeah. And I hear people saying, me when I'm married, I can't share my husband my money. My money is my money. Your money is not your money. Stop that narrative.
My money is not my money.
No.
What I'm saying?
Your money is our money. And
you and who?
Me and you, husband and wife. Your money is our money. And my money is still our money. The thing of my money stops when you're single.
When
Yes. The moment you go into someone's life, when we are taking those vows, you know, you pay attention to them. I'm not saying those who just joined and then you started cooking and then you're there misaligning yourselves as if you're married. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who are married. People who took steps and went home and went before God or before the courts of law.
Who became one?
Yes. Those bodies that became one. How can you say, no, this is mine and this is not mine?
So it's our money.
If I am your wife, your money is our money.
There's that saying actually that when you're married as a husband, you're supposed to, you know, to leave, not to declare whatever source of money that you have.
That is very true. That is very possible.
You live for yourself.
You don't do it for yourself. Because what if you die and I don't know where your secrets are? How am I going to handle? Yes. You're supposed to have that, but I cannot access. I know it is there, but I can't touch.
What do you mean? Knowing and accessing?
Because we can have people long ago, they had safe boxes in the houses. So there was a safe box for daddy and the password for daddy. Or the key was with daddy. I know there's money there, but I can't access it. But in case of anything, I can say, there's money there.
But you know where the key is?
No, I can know or not know.
Oh.
Yes, I can know or not know.
So what if I die?
We can break the safe box.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you die and I know you had an account here and there, I can claim. Because I know. Problem is not knowing. People die and their money is dying in the banks. And people start stealing it and you say that people are thieves. Money is there, no one is claiming. So we need to know. However much we are not supposed to pour everything here, but you should know that Aisha is my wife. Okay. She has an account in Bank A. She has an account in Circle A. She has she has a unit trust here. She has a coupon of a bond. She has. Besides, are you not my next of kin?
It depends.
On what?
On what? I could be having children.
So your child is more important than me, the factor?
There could be for some people. Yeah.
Then they're not married. Or they married unknowingly.
So a couple, a next of kin is supposed to be your wife or your husband. Mr. Kalema.
Supposing I am your wife, I become Aisha Mulungi Kalema. Bank account, I'm supposed to be your next of kin. Unity trust monies, I'm supposed to be your next of kin. Land title, we are supposed to move to.
According to
because financial literacy gives us the power to manage the money we make. Those people who say that children are more important than the spouse, you're lying. Me and you, we can make children. Me and the children, you can't make you. You and the children, you can't make me.
So it's supposed to be you, my next of kin.
Thank you so much.
In whatever thing that I acquire.
Not your mother, not your father, not anyone.
As a husband.
Yes.
What about as a wife? You normally get titles.
I am your next of kin. You are my next of kin. These other children are beneficiaries of what we sweat for. That is how straight we can be.
You know, ladies are fond of buying items, buying property, buying assets in their names, you know, and to put them in their homes, where they're coming from, in their villages. Without, of course, sometimes even the men know, you know, but they're not their next of kins.
But that's not right. That's not the marriage that we shall talk about. All the right dating we talked about that led to marriage. That is not it. We want to date in sobriety. We want to be sober in the marriage. We want to have healthy marriages. These things have brought a lot of issues in homes. Secrecy, passwords, what. We talked about passwords. Why am I not supposed to know your password if you're my husband? Why are you not supposed to know what am I hiding?
Because the government says so. The password is supposed to be only yours.
I am you.
My
We
number,
became
my telephone
one.
number is in my name.
I took your name. I gave you children that look exactly like you. So I am your factory. So I am supposed.
Let them know where the money is, but don't let them access the
Yes,
money.
accessing. Some women are not financially upright. So when she accesses money, sometimes they misuse and all that. But under guidance, though, your wife must know where your money is.
Because that's the point I was actually driving at. You may say, for example, you're saving money at home. You know, you go back when the woman, your lady, your wife has used the money, but you're saving that money.
For?
So how am I supposed to handle that?
Have you told her why we are saving this money?
Of course, for emergency.
For emergency.
Yeah. You go back, then she's like, you know what?
She
I got an
bought
emergency.
a wig.
It's a wig and emergency.
Okay. Then we are blaming you for marrying wrong. Because if your wife's emergency is a piece of wig, then you have a problem. Where did you get her from?
I did pedicure. Mine is what broken.
Okay. And that one called for breaking the emergency box.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What an emergency that is. You married wrong and you're going to suffer. And you're one of the people who are going to die when unforeseen circumstances happen. But if someone is upright and they have attended these classes that we give them, they cannot make such mistakes. We said I'm supposed to have my money because I work. I am supposed to just tell you, okay, I earn this, and they're going to say, why would you declare your salary? Because it's my husband. Yes.
Okay, let's get back to emergency now. Handling emergencies. We're talking about money. We're talking about, like for example, what happened during this time of elections. You said, because I posed the question, who's supposed to take the lead? You said as a couple, supposed to do that together. What about the children now?
The children, how old are the children?
The children may have something like, what we call children. They're still under our care.
Okay. Can they have a lead in the emergency money?
How?
Where are they working? They can't have.
But they're also saving.
They're saving for purpose.
But it's an order in the home.
Yes.
As a man, I say, you know what this is? I know they know where the money is kept.
Yes.
So what is their role in that?
In the emergency? Our children are not under emergency. And if you take their money, if you took people's money, I told you when you take a child's money, please pay it back. Yes.
Especially the ladies.
Yes, because we live with children more than the men, and we always take ourselves to be on their level, which is wrong. That is why women find it hard dealing with the children, and they always wait for let daddy come back, because daddy has put a balance. He steps up in everything. He's the alpha in that home. So he's not supposed to do these things. But when you sit with your children and start saying, now your dad, he has other women, now this one is going to bring me AIDS, now, you're starting to explain such issues to a 6-year-old. They're looking at you like, what's AIDS? When a man, like,
by the way, why do you normally do that?
It's for the weak ladies. I can do that.
You explain your problems to the kids.
I can't do that. But those who do.
Where do you run to, you yourself?
I run to me.
To yourself?
Yes.
But you have a problem, you yourself, but again, you run to yourself.
I'm married, right? There are things I don't discuss. The moment I see something I can't handle, I'm not there. I'm not. No.
Just call it quits?
Of course, we have to deal with it. Me and you, we have to deal with it. Children are innocent. That is why they take us, that mommy, now she's going to start saying, no, my husband, no, my... Stop explaining those things to the children. You're destroying their mental health. Yeah, it hurts them because they can't do anything. It's like crying to your mother that, mommy, my husband is beating me. What is she going to do? The man is going to beat you again. She'll just say, no, give me a handkerchief. She starts crying. You're disorganizing the blood pressure levels for the old man, old woman. You're not supposed to do that. That's transfer of ignorance. You're making people to feel so bad because now you see Aisha's husband batters her. Now what? They just hate on the man, but the man goes ahead to beat you. When they tell you to go away, you're like, now I have children. Now you start giving issues. So do not tell someone something that is not going to be helpful to them. Do not.
Okay.
You're discussing issues. Now we have an emergency. Now you see my child, if 3 years, my child, we have an emergency. Now the government is bad. No. You're supposed to think out of the box.
Okay.
COVID warned us that things can come for a longer period of time. Now this shorter emergence, I didn't expect anyone to die. Because
Yes.
you're supposed to know that if I have my saving box, those that follow Aisha Mlonji and our story UG, you are supposed to know that whatever we talk about is going to happen at point B.
Oh,
It
yes.
will.
Oh, yeah.
It will come. Now these emergencies have come.
Yes,
And we have gone through them. Everything that you go through leaves a mark on you. When COVID came, we knew that working from home is very possible. Those men who are like, I can't stay home for more than 2 hours. You can't stay. You stayed.
For another month, actually. Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't die. So those things that me as no. Now you know the government can switch off mobile money.
Yes.
However much they earn from it, the taxes, they forwent their taxes, they forwent everything, and they stayed. And the government is still moving.
What if such a thing happens, you know, it just happened for a week, 4 or 5 days a week. What if it happens for a month or months or a year? Can you still cope with the situation?
Yeah. Yes. Of course they can't close the banks for a year. The country will close down. Yeah. How is the economy moving? But they close.
In Uganda, everything is possible.
Even in COVID, they were closing and then they uplifted. Closing and then
this is Uganda. Chadondo.
There are limitations to everything. Yeah. So, but whatever happens, let us say that it happened for a week.
Okay.
You have a saving box. I have a saving box. And even our children up to 3 years, they have
saving boxes.
Yes, and we have been deliberately saving. Like we listened and we're like, Aisha, you're saving 3,000. Me as the man, I'm saving 5,000 or 10, depending on how you people earn. I know by that time you had some 400. You had some 250. You had. So you sit and you're like, okay, the government said what? That this is this. What are we going to squeeze? What are we going to open?
So you plan again?
Of course. Life is about planning, Mwami Kalema. Even when you're going to travel, you sit and say, what am I going to put on? I have a white blouse. I have a green skirt. I have a blue skirt. Now which one? You plan.
But this time the government didn't tell us like how many days going to shut or whatever, the immobile money off.
You're the government of your home. What have you told them? Yes. You're the head of the family. You're the Museveni of your family.
Being governed by the Museveni of the country.
Family.
Yes.
That is your country. As the bigger government is telling you what to do, what are you telling your small government? You find everyone is quiet.
As a dictator in my family.
You have to be a dictator at some point. Yes. It is not all smiles. Leadership, it is good.
Dictatorship is good. Okay.
Yes, sometimes.
You have to dictate.
Yes,
as a man.
because if you find that they have locked down, they are saying, Banange, don't go, don't move, don't. And the wife is saying, I want to go to the village. And you're like, hello, my friend.
Cut the crap.
You're like, no, just shut up. You're becoming that. Because you know, and she will go and then she's shot in the leg and they're like, no, now you come. You didn't do your part. You're supposed to stop her. Now she will cry, now she will hate you, now you know, you don't love my family. You're like, Because you know you are guarding her for the unforeseen circumstances. So now you become a dictator, which is okay. She's going to call everyone, oh, this man, I don't know who the man I married. Keep quiet.
Now, of course, what we saw taught us a lesson. But there is a saying, not even a saying, because we've actually started putting it in practice. The issue of, we call it now a global village. That the world is a global village. Meaning, we are going digital. You know? There's a time, the time T in the near future, where cash money won't be allowed. You know, we are going through the cashless economy. Then, if such a thing happens again, you know, we're no longer saving at home. How are we going to cope now in this situation?
I doubt that will happen. But if it does happen, of course, there are measures at every level. When phones had just come, we said, now our children, they're going to get spoiled. What? Then COVID came, and every child was supposed to have
a phone.
So there are always ways on how to swim in a certain environment. There were times where women were not eating chicken, but
during those days. But
now even eat the gizzard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. So
You're
there was
calling
that.
for trouble.
No. It is not. No, if you're my husband and you love the gizzard, then have 2 chickens. Let's buy 2.
What?
Yeah. Because I love it.
But Museveni is pointing you ladies.
It is only Museveni. It is only Museveni.
He's the one who
Museveni doesn't even eat chicken. He said he does not eat chicken.
No, he does.
So
He
his
does.
wife must be enjoying the gizzard.
Because he brought you from the kitchen, eh? So now you're eating the chicken.
No.
Huh?
I was telling you that times change. There were times when women were not working.
Yeah.
But now they're taking the lead in all industries. Look at all the industries. Women are taking the lead. Look at companies. Companies guided or led by women are coming out stronger than those guided and led by
managers,
men.
yes.
And even men are saying, but these people are better managers. So times change. So people did not think that a woman can lead. But now they are saying, this woman is taking this company so far and we are very happy. So things turn out and solutions are got when that happens. So that time of crypto money and all that, there will be a way.
You're talking about cryptocurrency now, crypto money. That is the money. You know, we have a problem in Uganda. Maybe outside, it's being regulated. Uganda, we don't do that. We don't regulate blockchain. We don't regulate whatever cryptocurrency. You know, but we are going towards digital migration. Digital migration. A time comes, you know, when, for example, you can't withdraw money, you can't buy anything, you know, you can't buy, you can't sell anything, you know. Are we prepared for that?
We're not prepared for that, but we are not yet there yet. When we are there.
But anything can happen. COVID came and we didn't know, we didn't expect
and we
this.
Coped. And we coped.
Elections were there, we didn't expect actually mobile to stop working.
Here we are.
But people died. Do you know that people died?
People will die even when there is no crypto. Don't you know that people die because they don't have medicine?
Yes, of course
they don't have money to buy it. Do they all die under these circumstances? Death will always be there because it's mandatory. Whether the country is very good, whether everything is at peace, whether the president you love is the one ruling, whether the one you don't want is not there, whether people will die. So put that in your head that death is there. Don't say people will die because there is no money. No, they'll not die. Those who are destined for death during that time, they'll go.
Okay, we've been talking to individuals now in a home. Now what about leaders, our leaders in such a situation? What's your advice to them?
Which leaders?
Of course, we're talking about now, let's look at, for example, local levels, then go to district level, and maybe to our leaders, MPs and the president. Yeah, what can we do to prepare for such situations, circumstances?
We have a Minister of Disaster Preparedness.
Oh,
when do they work? So now you're giving me that role. What I would advise the leaders to do,
because it's finance actually.
From the local leaders, the funny bit in Uganda is when someone comes up and says, now we are going to remove mobile money, and then the UCC comes and says, we don't know anything about that. Then before you know it, they have effectively affected the thing. So there's a loophole there. I think there is a mismatch of governance and all that. They don't prepare people. Maybe they fear the outcome. But again, if you're solid and you know what you're doing, come up and own. We have dictated there's something that is going to happen, but we are taking this stand. So that someone prepares before. But the moment you wake up and you're like, at 4, we are going to cut off. You're communicating at 1. By the time information reaches people, maybe someone was not online to see what you're talking about. Maybe someone is not in access. You know, there must be, we should improve on the information display. In Uganda, we have to improve on that, I beg. That whoever is responsible, even if it is a school, you know you're not going to come to school tomorrow because the headmistress is not feeling very well. And then you're telling teachers in the morning, I didn't tell you. Oh, we are not. Now children are coming, parents are dropping in children, you're causing chaos and fatigue and anxiety. People need to plan where to leave the children, people are working. So you disorganize the whole system. But the moment you sit and you're like, you know what? Today is Friday. Monday we're not coming to school. Communicate to every parent, whoever picks, tell them A, B, C, D. We shall even call. We call those people who are in boarding to collect their children. Like, people come and they're like, oh, but they told us.
Okay.
There are a few people that will not know, but the majority. Make sure that information reaches to the last person.
You've been telling us actually to save with the banks.
Yeah.
This time around, the banks didn't come out to tell us that mobile money, because we know it's the Bank of Uganda that regulates mobile money. It didn't come out to tell us that they're cutting off mobile money. So are you still going to tell us to save with the banks?
Yeah.
Why? Because it can come out to stand with us.
Because if your child breaks a cup, you don't cut the head off. You caution. And then she's still your child. So banks are financial institutions, and they're helping us keep the money, deducting a fuel match, and then keeping the rest, sending you a message that you still owe us. You know, we have been dealing with them. So not communicating to us is one way, but dealing with them is another, because we're having the 5 arms of money.
What does it show?
As I said, we have some improper ways of disseminating information. Yes, and starting from up there. Because if I'm the HM, if you're the husband and I'm the wife, if anything happens, you're supposed to tell me first. Then I tell the maid. Then the maid tells the children. Then the children tell the askari. Like, there is a flow of information. That from daddy said, we all have to report it. Daddy said no one moves out of this gate because there are insecurities out there, because there is the emergency that you would have wanted us to know. So you tell me first, because you know I'm going to send the maid out, I am going to send the askari out. So you tell me, you know what, Aisha, we have this and this and this. Let us be under this house. I've brought everything we need, and this is it. Tell the children, tell everyone who is concerned. You keep quiet. So I'll do that work. So I'll tell the maid, and the maid, I'm not coming. Daddy said, mommy said that, daddy said. Because there is a flow of information. That's how things are supposed to be. But when you find yourself that things are not moving that way,
with the 5 fingers here, us is more important according to what you've actually discussed today. What's your last word as we are concluding the show?
Whoever is saving with this podcast, because this podcast, now I had people have opened that boxes called Coach Aisha Mlonji. Now those boxes, I'll tax them.
Segi box. Now Coach Aisha Mlonji box.
And those people in Dubai have even bought blankets to cover the Aisha Mlonji. So they are keeping me under the blanket.
The blanket.
But what you're doing is actually going to save you more.
But let me also tell them, under the blanket must be money.
There's a box.
Because she loves money.
I know. In that box, make sure every day you put, because we are in an agreement.
Yeah, sure.
And by 31st, I'm going to demand. We shall sit like this, and then we demand. Whoever joined us, how have you coped? So when you're saving this thumb here, this is going to be you now. It is going to be the person that is saving in that
box,
household, the box. And by this time, we are approaching the 1st month. Those saving 10,000, 310 is supposed to be there, because January has 31 days. And those saving, whatever you're saving, you're supposed to have money. You
have to be accountable.
Yes, you have to be accountable. So that when things like this happen, you don't die. You don't really die. You have to just slow down on your expenditure and then live within the budget of what you saved. If you have 30,000 in there, why are you buying a chicken of 25,000? Are you okay? Have you attended these lessons? If you're having 30,000 so far and that is all you have, you just know this portion and beans are my guests.
Without salt. Salt
will be there. Salt will be there. But you have to know that now these things have been putting manya mayonnaise, manya what. There is no money. So you slow down at expenses and then you maintain, because everyone sees that there's no activity. I think that is not working. What happened? They're watching news. You know, now we are now extending the lockdown. And they're like, more pressure is coming. So because you had little money on you, you're spending little within emergencies. But basically we need to have the emergency in our head that anything can happen. As we plan for death before it happens, that's why we write wills we write we write up, we put our things together.
Yes,
you
yes.
put each daddy used to have those bags.
Mm-hmm.
There were briefcases.
Briefcases, yeah. Briefcase bags.
Titles of homes were there.
Yeah.
Agreements of everything. Now car cards. What, like daddy had his office in a home.
Yes.
Now these daddies who have many homes, I don't know what happened.
But offices.
They have many offices.
Yeah.
But some office messengers are not very good. But if you know you plan for the unseen, you should know that life happens at all levels. Okay, the government has closed, but the job has ended. What happens? Because that's an emergency still. Some bosses fire you on phone. Hello? Mr. Kalima, we no longer need your services. You can go to court if you want.
Wow.
So
then you start wondering.
Where do I begin from?
Oh, yes.
Before you die, before you curse, before you cry, before you shout and call all your children, now come, all of you come, what has happened? People are not good. Now you're the father. You're telling the 3-year-old, the 7-year-old, you're like, sit down, I'm your father. Am I not? Yes, daddy. Now I've been fired. You know what? This boss, I've worked for him. Now you give me the handkerchief. Now you start saying, you know, people are not. Wow. Some people are going to say, oh, it's like you're in a taxi and someone is driving, you're the driver. And now the driver says, I don't think we shall reach. Because according to the way I see it, how are people in the back going to feel?
Of course,
you're going to kill people for their time. They're going to try to pass through the windows. So you're supposed to be in control. Even the brakes are breaking and you're not feeling them anymore. You're supposed to think and say, I'm carrying a bunch of
Don't
people.
even tell them.
You do not. You find yourself, but you knew you were saving the majority. That's why you're on your border. You have saved this, not watambula.
Okay.
So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, borrowing the words of the old man with a hat, you know, during lockdown. Therefore, you go save money in that box. Just in times of emergency, you know, you will not die. My name is Omlangira Kalema. I've been joined by life coach Aisha Mulungi, and please do subscribe, do share, you know, comment. We told you always, we come back here and then we reply your comments. Have a good day. See you when you see us.